tired, but I'm here. Y'all know when I go out, I normally don't come back live, but if I do, I'm usually on late. So welcome to the show, everybody. Let's give everybody a chance to get up in here. It says we live. Are they handling everything? Go ahead and take me out. Hello. Take me out. And let's go to Windows Media. Y'all remind me, I got some sausage cooking. Don't let me forget about them. Burn the house down. So let's get it. All righty. We're going to stay right here. Let's close that. We're going to stay right here. I see the phone is crying. What else is new? I brought it back up to 4K and she is crying. Let her cry. I got to the point I don't even care anymore. So it's saying it doesn't even know what it's doing. Current network is unknown. Whatever. Do what you got to do. Just broadcast this show. That's all I ask of you. Do what you got to do. Just broadcast this show. We're going to leave it in God and Jesus' hands, and we're going to do our show. We ain't going to worry about anything else going on here. Now, let's go to desktop. Let's go to Action Cam Test. We've never changed the name of this folder. And we had to do it individually. Hey, Black Dust. Open with Windows Media. We'd like to play all of them at one time, but let's just go ahead. Come on. Windows give us a hard time. But I like the view. All right. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I took a trip.
Let's go.
And y'all see it's snow on the ground. Does a bike and snow mix? Does a bike in the snow?
So the bitch won't go up. Fuck you.
And I said it. That thing almost knocked me down the steps.
Thank you.
They gonna kick saying?
Thank
Almost caused me to fall down them steps. I've been in the hospital.
All right.
God darn it.
Let's go.
I cursed it.
Yeah.
I gotta repent for it later, but God darn it. I did it. And I admit it. We out here riding in the snow.
Hopefully nobody out there. Bitch already ready. Already ready. I don't know no sense.
Y'all see Brodero is out.
That's why we relaxed.
I almost got tripped down the steps by that kickstand. He got caught on the step and tried to throw me and a bike.
Come on, man. What you gonna do?
Down 10 stairs.
I got done.
Would have broke my neck.
Oh, they pumped.
turned that music off. I want to hear my music. We got some news stories to look at later on tonight. Your drinking water might not be safe. I'm going to tell you why. You heard what I said? Your drinking water might not be safe. Might want to get some bottled water.
Sitting there for the longest time.
That car sat there all that time. Now it's moving. And they had cars behind it. They were waiting.
You never seen people drive so slow in my life.
And guess what? They ain't moving either.
Damn.
Sitting in the middle of the street, knowing all these houses got people in them that got cars. Why would you sit in the middle of the street? Because black folk is ignorant. Not ignorant, I say ignorant. They ignorant. They are ignorant. They still sitting there. I'm sitting there waiting like a dummy. Should got up on the sidewalk. Thanks for the link.
Double car turned in already, damn. Just can't get that break today. Just can't get that break.
Now we pull over and guess what? They ain't moving either. Ain't nobody moving. Snazzy said she on her way. Somebody got some links for us.
Yeah, they coming out. Come on, man.
We got some links for No Night by Cash.
What are they doing? Coming in, coming out? What are you doing? All I want is to get my damn tobacco pouches. They don't want to keep me on this block for a damn hour. Like, God damn. Never took so long to get through one block. Hold me hostage. Let me go. Holding me hostage.
Y'all see, I'm irritated.
Look, we got a flag, I feel it. Man, now we got a cop coming. Damn, anybody else? Anybody else coming? Like, God darn.
Y'all ain't see nobody coming. Look. They waiting on me. All that time, you ain't see no cars.
Oh, shit. What you trying to do to me, man? You broke my legs? My legs don't work. Trying to make my legs not work. My legs don't work no more, y'all. My legs don't work. Somebody turned me into a paralytic. I'm a paralytic now.
Yeah, man, my legs stopped working.
Somebody turned me into a paralytic. My legs don't work no more. I'm a paralytic now.
Sidewalks look pretty good. Now we stayed in the street the whole way till we got to the end. Okay. That's up next. We taking y'all into the hood. Bike a lot faster than a scooter. Still slow though, but better than the scooter. Yeah, I was cursing. I wasn't cursing, Bro Darryl was. I told you I almost got thrown down the steps. I saw my light flash in front of my eyes. I knew if I didn't keep my balance, if I fell, I wasn't getting back up. So Bro Darryl came out. I got my balance back. Now, Bro Darryl got to go back in. Y'all see the 10 miles per hour ain't doing nothing with these cars. When we get the stimulus, we're going to be able to keep up with them cars. There go the courthouse. Social services over there. When I come back, that guy gonna be in the same place. What's he up to?
They still ain't got no back right.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that step through. We ain't gonna let the step over. All right, hold on. That was the first video. Right. It's only 4 of them. They're not long. Open with Windows Media. Now this is gonna be a faster video because.
How you doing? How you doing, sir? I always leave it right here. Everybody know me here. Yeah, we're right here. Where's my buddy at tonight? The heavyset dark skin guy, the Raven fan. Yeah, teasing about his Ravens today. See, it's right there.
Now, let's see what they say when you're not there. I didn't realize I left the lights on that lady. I'm way, look how long that line is. I'm way back there. So we can fast forward this some. We can fast forward this some. See how long that line is. All right, I'm in line right there.
Put it on this side.
All right. I'm going to go check on my sausages. Right back, y'all.
That is heavy. They tried to knock a hole. Oh, Lord. Lord Jesus.
Yes, they was still on sale.
Yeah. So I said,
Yes, they was still on sale.
Somebody would have been glad. It's something at the door. Alright. Something not working. I don't know why you're not trying. You're not gonna cry about it. Do it from this side. Here, put this one on. Gives me a hard time. And that one went right on. Okay. Why you couldn't do your job, sir? Maybe I should have put one on each side. Maybe that's what I should have done. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Untie that. Make the weight even. Okay. So take a soda out. That's what's causing the weight. You just gonna hold me, ain't you? Just get in there. Make me sit here longer. Put this one of the rows and that side. I use tissue, so I didn't even need to get that. I forget. I don't even use toilet paper. But y'all had a few for $1.
I got the boneless.
Really was a waste of money.
The fat boneless chicken breast in there.
6 months ago, we'll still have both of them. The carrot candy. The carrot candy.
8 months up for me.
We didn't get our medicine, so I know we don't.
We got some stuff to look at from
Come on, Bethany.
Snazzy in a minute.
Now my shoe untied. Whatever.
Mugda says
We'll do it outside.
he would
Anything
shopping.
to keep me in the store, right? Let's go.
Y'all see, I'm in a bad mood. I told y'all I almost fell down them stairs.
Y'all want to see me?
And I'm not joking with you.
You
The light was out.
You got out tobacco pouch to be good.
The light was out, and I tried to bring the bike down a different way, and the bike got stuck. That kickstand right there, that kickstand got stuck on the steps, and I went to step down, and that kickstand pulled everything back and took me off balance. And I mean, I would have fell down 10 flights of stairs.
So how you get untied, sir?
With that bike on top of me, it would not have been good.
So how are you untied?
There ain't no way that you.
We double tied shoes. No reason.
That was not gonna be good. We coming down there with that bike on top of me, it wouldn't have been good. But by the time I see my mask fell off, luckily.
Then the motherfucking mask gonna go back on, right?
Yeah.
Anything else you got for me?
Told you I was in a bad mood.
Maybe you like a fool in the store.
I ain't gonna try in front. I was in a bad mood.
Fool in front of my people.
Brodero was in full effect tonight.
You still ain't happy.
Y'all know I go in there and I talk with the people.
Yeah.
Brodero was not in the mood. That video, hold on. That video ended. Get to the next one. Shout out to Chung Lee. Thanks to you, I was able to get enough. I haven't forgot, Snazzy. I ain't forgot.
Music.
And you know you don't want to hear that.
I want to hear that mess.
Where's my music at? That's right. We got our own music. We ain't got to pay somebody else's mess. We got our own music.
Oh, there's the button there. Put it ahead. Let's go. Oh.
Hey, the kickstand again. God darn it, it won't come up. Because it got damaged from the step. Now it won't go up.
Right, just for somebody to come on. That's all that was. Just for somebody to come on. That's all that distraction was.
God, still sitting there. Peace be with him. There ain't nobody out tonight.
Right on down.
There go the Family Dollar.
What's going on, buddy?
I was gonna go in there, we didn't need to go. Took it straight back home. Hold on, y'all. They be looking at my...
TBC, how you doing? There's a big bump right there. Hope we ain't doing no time. How y'all brothers doing? How y'all doing? Okay. Thank you.
and saw a roach or something. She over there playing with a piece of boric acid tablet, just playing ping pong with it. Now she has the sense not to eat it, but she's sitting there playing with it, wasting my money up. She's sitting there playing with it. That pissed me off. Wasting my money.
Whoa! That was fun. Right in the glass. I know. Oh shit! Oh shit! Hey! All in my face. Come on, Mike.
I'm getting beat up by the branches, y'all. They beat me up. The branches beat me up.
Oh, we the winter time. You gonna put something on the chest?
Look at all them cars coming down. I can get in the street. Look at all the cars coming.
Cars come down here. We could have rode the street. We went to the sidewalk and did the right thing and got beat up by the branches. That's what I say. You can't win. All you can do is do your time.
You better be looking at something. If I get up,
you better be doing your time. If I get up. And hope the chump don't kill you. That's all you can do. For the rest of the night. Do your time.
There wasn't nothing there. What were you chasing? There wasn't nothing there. She know, but I told her to leave it alone. No. Go down. Go down. Why don't you go to sleep?
You slowing down, baby girl. What's going on? Why are you slowing down? Why are you slowing down? Oh, you done jumped out of gear. Why? Why did you jump out of gear? Who threw you out of gear? I didn't tell you to do it. That's why I asked the question, who did it? I didn't do it.
So I can't need to know. The Borg answered to her, Borg answered all the way.
Where'd it go? So we stop for now.
I'll put you in the corner.
Okay.
Leave that.
Well, this the alley? Yeah, that's the way to the old house. You got the new house right here. So you need help, girl? You rolled right through the daggone snow. Now you home.
That's the house right there. We're gonna go around the block.
So why you not going in the house and chilling? How y'all doing? Come on, it's on you. It's on automatic. Do what you do. Get us up the hill, Junior. It's on you. I ain't gonna help you. Do your job. Get me up the hill. Get me up the hill, sir. That's why it's called an electric bike. It's your job. Get me up the hill. Come on, get me up the hill, sir. All I gotta do is balance. That's my job. My job is to balance. Why are you going so slow? Come on, baby girl. That's
all right, so this one shouldn't be long. It's the last one.
your job. Your job is to get me up the hill. That ain't my job to do nothing. Oh, now you want to speed up. Now we on. Now you want to speed up. Now you want to speed up, huh? We home now. And she said it. She said, you can kiss my fat black. You can kiss my fat black.
Come on.
You can kiss my fat black.
You want to. Pucker them lips up and tell me.
Tell me.
Why don't you? You know you want to. Come on. You can kiss my fat black.
Oh, you can kiss my fat black. Get your list ready, cause I'm pulling through like a 77, and I'm ready for you to start kissing, start licking. But one thing you won't do is start sticking. Well, I'm getting my gun. You better run, son. I don't talk trash. I get things done. Are you up to the task? Then get ready to kiss my fat black.
You can
Step on up. You got the three.
kiss my fat.
Let me stop, y'all. But y'all know that that's the roast song. And there's no mercy. We do that song, there's no mercy. Male or female.
You
get
want
roasted and
to.
toasted. There ain't no mercy.
Well, pucker them lips up.
We treat it like mercy.
Why don't
Better get the
you?
nurse and better get the hearse.
Deep down, we know you want to. Why don't you? You can kiss my fat black.
You want to.
You know you want to.
Cause you can. You want to. So pucker them lips up and tell me. Why don't you? You want to. You can.
See all the lights out. You can. You want to. You want to. Pucker them lips up and tell me, why don't you? You want to.
Come on, we
You
going
can
one
kiss
shot.
my fat black.
No excuses. Come on.
You can kiss my fat black. Come on.
You want to.
Come on. Want you kiss my fat black. Fat black stinking. Want you kiss my.
You want to.
Kiss my stinking.
Well, this new thing on here, I can't grab the mic. I can't grip it.
I would have fell down all them steps with that bike.
We going all
We
the
was
way.
on the
No
second
stop.
step.
Come on. Keep it going all the way. No stop. No brakes. Come on. All the way. Yes. Huh. We did.
1, 2.
Okay.
Now y'all see that light is out, and everybody know it's out.
We did it. No excuses. That's it, so long. Can you bless me?
Now thanks to Chung Lee, we got the 200-watt light bulb.
What's in there, girl? Why you so desperate? Why you so desperate?
So, we took one of the light bulbs, not one of my new ones, but we took a light bulb that we have. Well, we got the chair. That's a folding chair.
Now, hopefully it's out, but it's not. I don't see it. That means it's in this closet.
Y'all getting a good view of the studio.
Yep. This one of the Lando bulbs.
Well, that's one of the bulbs that was left in the place that I took out. Cause I put new ones up, and then Chung Lee gave us money to get the 200-watt bulb. So take down the blown out bulb. And rather than just walk by and act like you don't see it, but even though it might be the landlord's responsibility. See how bright it is in there now?
If you come over here and go again one more time, I'm gonna keep you back your ribs. Come over here again here. Try it down somewhere. That's 3 times you can find me. What's that? Much better. All right, let's roll it in. Come on, Bessie.
That kickstand. I still won't go up.
Me and that kickstand don't get along. If these people stop playing around with that stimulus, I won't have to worry about this thing anymore. They holding me hostage instead of getting it together. You ain't got the Republicans in the way. Where's the money?
Where's the money?
That's all I'm saying. Where's the money?
Excuse me. Man, them stairs are steep. That's the only bad thing. Them stairs. Well, I like it. I got my studio. Everything in there, everything in this area is for the show. Scooter and bike included.
Good job. Your job is to get me up to here.
Alrighty. So that was our trip today, and we got it recorded, so we can go ahead and delete this and get it off the computer. Each of these are 4 gigabyte. Delete. 4 gig is for each one. That's 20 gigs of data. All right, now. Oops. Close that. All right. Where is she? Okay. Here we go with the cheating. Save image. Save. Hey, what are you doing? Save image. Save. Wait a minute. Were those the right ones? Yeah, they were the same ones. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. Y'all know yesterday we was concerned about Snazzy's husband. He wound up being okay. He was asleep. They were still driving though, but he was just asleep in the truck and didn't answer her phone calls. This is the picture of that truck. And she sent another picture. That's a picture of Snazzy's husband's truck, and she's okay. He was okay, y'all. Now, while we're doing that, she also sent this link. So let's go check it out.
Highway horror.
Bam!
A
Oh!
FedEx truck slams into a 100-car pileup in Fort Worth. Look
Wait a minute.
again.
We got to see that again in full screen. Bam!
A FedEx truck slams into a 100-car pileup.
Please don't flag us inside edition.
Look again. The driver can't
Bam!
stop. This is the crash from another angle.
Bam!
Car after car crash into each other on I-35, which is coated in a slick sheet of ice that made driving so treacherous.
Wow.
Witnesses are shocked, helpless to do anything.
Oh, he's gonna crash into them. Oh!
Daylight brought stunning images of the twisted wreckage. Some motorists found themselves still trapped in the cars. At least 5 people were killed and many injured in what was called a mass casualty event. The polar vortex and non-stop snowstorms this week has led to other heart-stopping moments. You may have seen this truck careening off an overpass in Wisconsin, falling 70 feet to the highway below. Only by some miracle did the driver survive. And here he is, Richard Lee Oliver. He was on his way to visit his mom. He spoke to Good Morning America.
There was just too much snow on the side of the road that once the tires got into like 2 foot of snow, there's no controlling a vehicle.
Good Samaritan
Why would you
came
want it?
to his rescue.
He held me in the back bed of my truck and helped me call my mom. Just in case I wasn't going to make it.
We spoke to his fiancée, Candace Haid.
He is just thankful to be alive. He's thankful that he didn't hurt anybody. He's thankful for the 2 people that stopped and helped him.
Driving on a bridge or overpass is especially dangerous during bad weather, as AAA's Robert Sinclair told our Allison Hall.
Elevated roadway allows that cold air to get up underneath, and whatever temperature that air is, that elevated roadway will be as well.
It absolutely is a miracle that he made it through this. Somebody is watching over him.
All right, that was Inside Edition. Please don't flag us Inside Edition. I said, please don't flag us. Y'all know they're going to flag us. All right, y'all. Let's get serious. Hey, where's our hangout at? This is from No Night by Cass. And God darn, they gave me the willies. I can't speak for y'all. They gave me the willies. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, come on, man. You went way back up there. Okay, we saw that. Come on. I did that. No, but we can look at them, but that's not what we're looking for. Where's the link she sent today? All right, it's not a link. It's a tweet. Can y'all see that on your screen? Yes, you can. The Vermont Health Department on Thursday said that wastewater testing in Burlington showed signs of the coronavirus variant first seen in the United Kingdom, making it more likely that the mutation is in Vermont. The water is testing positive for the coronavirus. Y'all know that people spit down the drain, they piss down the drain, they go to the bathroom. If the coronavirus is in them, it'll come out. And the virus can survive being treated by the waste management plant. With the chlorine and all that stuff, the coronavirus can survive it. That stuff supposed to kill everything. So you can get the coronavirus from drinking tap water now. That's scary. Your tap water isn't even safe from the coronavirus. Nia, but the fact that it can survive being in your body, pooping and pissing it out, it can go through the treatment plant and still survive. To go into your glass when you get a glass of water, to go into your food when you go cook something. That's scary. That's just scary. I believe we covered this already, but we'll take a look. Hacker tried to contaminate Florida City water supply, sheriff says. Yeah, we already saw this. A hacker gained remote access to a Florida City water treatment plant in an attempt to contaminate the city's supply of water with a harmful chemical, authorities said Monday. The unknown hacker breached the computer system at Marr water plant on Friday and briefly increased the amount of sodium hydroxide in the water supply from about 100 parts per million to 11,100 parts per million. Marr, a suburb of Tampa with fewer than 14,000 residents, is about 20 miles from Raymond James Stadium, where the Super Bowl was played Sunday. This is obviously a significant and potentially dangerous increase, Gallerati said. Sodium hydroxide, also known as lye, is the main ingredient and liquid drain cleaners. Sodium hydroxide is used to treat water acidity, but if ingested in large quantities, it can cause spontaneous vomiting, chest and abdominal pain, and difficulty swallowing, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Now, the good news is that an employee noticed it, and he stopped it and put it back to the regular levels. Sandy says, I have well water on my property. I buy bottled water. Scared of the fact water treatment centers having COVID issues. You better make sure that that water coming from the spring. That's crazy. The CV could be in your water. All right. All right, this from Chung Lee. She just sent this. Come on, man. Get that out of here. Forever chemicals are widespread in U.S. drinking water. Experts hope that with the incoming Biden administration, the federal government will finally regulate a class of chemicals known as PFAS. Many Americans fill up a glass of water from that faucet without worrying whether it might be dangerous. But the crisis of lead-tainted water in Flint, Michigan showed that safe, potable water is not a given in this country. Now a study from the Environmental Working Group, a nonprofit advocate organization, reveals a widespread problem. The drinking water of a majority of Americans likely contains forever chemicals. These compounds may take hundreds or even thousands of years to break down in the environment. They can also persist in the human body and potentially cause a health problem. A handful of states have set about trying to address these contaminants, which are scientifically known as perfluoroalkyl and polyfluoroalkyl substances. But no federal limits have been set on the concentration of chemicals in the water, as they have for other pollutants such as benzene, uranium, and arsenic. With the new presidential administration coming into office this week, experts say the federal government finally needs to remedy that oversight. The PFAS pollution crisis is a public health emergency, wrote Scott Faber. Of more than 9,000 PFA compounds, 600 are currently used in the United States in countless products, including firefighting foam, cookware, cosmetics, carpet treatments, and even dental floss. Scientists call PFAS forever chemicals because their chemistry keeps them from breaking down under typical environmental conditions. One of the unique features of the compound is the carbon-fluorine bond, says David Andrews. That bond is incredibly strong. Ultimately, this means that if the PFAS enter the environment, they build up. These chemicals can linger on geological timescales. Because of their widespread use, release, and disposal over the decades, PFAS show up virtually everywhere. In soil, surface water, the atmosphere, the deep ocean, even the human body. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website said the agency has found PFAS in the blood of nearly everyone that is tested for them, including widespread exposure to these PFAS in the U.S. population. Scientists have found links between the number of chemicals and many health concerns, including kidney and testicular cancer, thyroid disease, liver damage, developmental toxicity, ulcerative colitis, high cholesterol, pregnancy-induced preeclampsia, and hypertension and immune dysfunction. Concerned about PFAS persistence and potential harm, Andrews and his colleagues set out to assess American exposure to the chemicals via their drinking water. PFAS can get into this water in a variety of ways. For example, industrial sites might release the compounds into the water or air, or they can leak from disposal sites. They can also percolate in the groundwater from the firefighting foams used at airports and military bases. Andrews and Netikinko say there is a need for research in the drinking water levels because the federal government does not require testing water for PFAS. This leaves a gap in scientists' understanding of overall exposure. Woo! It's getting depressing. It's getting depressing, y'all. You can't drink the water? How you don't drink the water? Depressing. Okay, where did she go? How did she get so far down to hang out? Oh, she ain't said nothing. Holding up, we got some other links. Florida woman stabbed sister with EpiPen to sober her up, police say. What? A Florida woman stabbed her sister Thursday with an epinephrine injector in an attempt to sober her up, police said. Naples police said Joanna Marie Zielinski, 62, was drinking with her sister when she attacked her with the EpiPen around 10:30 p.m. Zielinski then called 911. Dispatchers asked why she called police. She said, "I'm allergic to drunks, so I injected her with the EpiPen so she wouldn't be drunk anymore. What's the big deal?" she said, according to investigators. Zielinski then called, paramedics arrived to evaluate the victim, who was not identified. They said Zielinski did not hold the device properly, so no medication was injected. The pen is Zielinski's for medical reasons, investigators said. Zielinski was arrested and charged with domestic battery. People do the stupidest stuff. Uh-oh, somebody got what they deserve. Florida man barely loses fight with police canine. Some pictures are worth 1,000 words, but this mugshot only needs 6. Don't try to fight the police. A Florida man was taken into custody after police said he kept attacking 2 sheriff deputies and their canine despite losing and regaining consciousness twice and getting tased during a scuffle, according to Ware TV. Uh-oh. Read the full story. There it is. Should have went there in the beginning. They loading all these ads up. That a video? No. Look at him, y'all. God darn, he look rough. He look rough. A Florida man was taken into custody after police said he kept attacking 2 sheriff deputies and that canine, despite losing and regaining consciousness twice and getting tased during the scuffle. The ill-advised incident was that the suspect, with multiple scrapes and bruises plus staples on his eyebrows, happened Thursday afternoon in Escambia County on the state's panhandle. A driver called police to report a man was trying to grab his steering wheel and carjack his vehicle while walking in and out of traffic, according to the report. When the victim drove away and returned home, he reportedly found the same suspect on his porch trying to break into his home where his daughter was inside. It's unclear how or whether the 2 men knew each other. When deputies arrived, they allegedly saw 25-year-old Eric Tyler Mathis hiding behind a blue tarp on the victim's property. The suspect told sheriffs it was his property and yelled at them to leave. According to the station, efforts to arrest him were met with violent resistance, police reportedly said. He fought 2 deputies and resisted their efforts to use a taser. When the taser failed to subdue the suspect, deputies deployed K9 Zeke on Mathis. The suspect then tried to fight the police dog, reportedly grabbing him around the neck. Eventually, Mack was taken into custody and charged with robbery, burglary, battery, resisting an officer, and public order crime, officials said in a Facebook post. His bond was set at $136,000. Snazzy said, wow. Nia said they tossed him around a bit. Snazzy said, laugh out loud at Nia. He got beat down. So he said he was playing Frogger. As he said, Nia said, at least he's alive. Are there any more? All right. We'll wake up the top. All right, this one's Snazzy. Can we get a video so I can get a break here? Is that a video? No, we can't get no break today. A Louisiana man who accused Jessica Brown of making up her Gorilla Glue hair saga ended up in the ER after he glued a plastic cup to his lip. What? A Louisiana man said he thought a woman who sprayed her hair with Gorilla Glue was lying, so he decided to do a totally normal thing and Gorilla Glue a plastic cup to his lip. He couldn't remove the cup, and the doctor had to painfully peel it from his mouth. Don't try this home. This week, many have been following the saga of Jessica Brown, a 40-year-old from St. Bernard Parish, Louisiana. In January, Brown ran out of her hair setting spray and grabbed a can of Gorilla Glue to spray her hair down. But after a month of trying to wash and comb the adhesive out, her hair seemed permanently frozen. Not content to simply take Brown at her word, Lynn Martin decided to test the adhesive qualities of Gorilla Glue on himself. He thought he could use it to glue a red Solo cup to his lip and then simply lick the adhesive off. Instead, Martin ended up in the emergency room where a doctor used a painful peeling method to remove the cup from his lip, he told WVLA. Everyone is on social media every day, and there's a new challenge. I did not think it would go this far, Martin told the outlet. I thought that chick with the Gorilla Glue was making that story up. He captioned the video on Instagram on Wednesday saying, but no, it's real. I don't know why I tried. Now they talking about cutting the tip of my lips off and surgery. Y'all pray for me. This is not Martin's first go at an online stunt. In 2019, Martin filmed himself opening a tub of ice cream at a supermarket, licking it, and then returning the carton to the shelf. He was arrested and charged with tampering with property and unlawful posting of a criminal activity for notoriety and publicity. People need help. John Lee said, dummy. Snazzy said, what's in the water in Louisiana? Nia said, I don't know, but people nowadays, he lost a portion of his lip. Nia said, yes, Snazzy, good question. Maduck said, I young like BD talking about, what? Snazzy said, yes, I heard that too at Nia, Dumb and Dumber. Maduck said, way back when. Nia said, YouTube is cracking down on prank and challenging videos. Maduck said, easy dollars. Well, it's not like that. Snazzy said, disgusting licking ice cream. I wonder if somebody gonna do a prank like that. Get somebody an ice cream cone and it's laced with Gorilla Glue. and they get stuck. They get the cone stuck to their face. And then you're not even going to be able to eat. She said disgusting licking ice cream. People just sick. I don't know. It's just something wrong with people. I just doesn't make the stuff they do don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all. For those of y'all that haven't heard, Shiana Bartell drove 15 hours unannounced and uninvited to see Tommy Sotomayor. He called 911 on her. And somebody named Sugar Shay, I guess she's a YouTuber, Sugar Shay, she apparently says she broke and she needs some money and she needs Tommy to come bring her some. And Tommy sent her an email and she read it online. And so for those of y'all that's wondering what the sector news is, that's what's going on in the sector. You know. For those of y'all that wasn't up to date on the sector news, Snazzy said don't give him no ideas. You imagine giving somebody getting some Gorilla Glue and sneaking into a locker room and lacing the women bras with the glue. Be like, how many days you gonna wear that bra? I can't get it off. Come on, that would be. I don't know who either one of them women are. One of them name was Sugar Shade. The other one, I don't know these people. That's on the other side that we don't deal with. Apparently, they big names over there. Shiana Bartell. Y'all want to Google her? Check her. Look up on YouTube. The other one is Sugar Shay. I don't follow these people. Oh, and since we on the sector news, for y'all that don't know, the lady with two letters used one of my roast videos against another woman in the sector, Keith Deadman. I had nothing to do with it, but I didn't mind the free press. Maybe some people will come take another look at us. So, I ain't mad at you. I've had some better ones that you could have used, but okay. I ain't mad at you. All right. Snazzy said it's the same woman. He put a government name out there. Oh, that's the same woman in both the things? I thought it were two different women. Oh, it's the same woman? So you told me a YouTuber drove from Connecticut to Atlanta to go see Sissy Mayor. God darn. Talk about having no life. Somebody just sent me something from the UK. If it's a video, we can't play it. We don't play nothing from the UK. They flag you for looking at them. Moment man threatens life for female police officer and stabs her in the face with a pen in North London. No, thank you. We'll read. We don't need to see nothing from the UK. You gonna make me watch it? I don't want to see a video. Adrian Popper was jailed for nearly 4 years. I don't want to see your video, man. You're going to flag us. Close. Get it out of here. This is the moment a man threatened to kill a police officer and then stabbed her in the face with a pen in North London. Adrian Popper, 40, was jailed for nearly 4 years after he admitted to threatening to kill Officer Alexandra Dobbs and assaulting her on August 16th last year. Jailing him at the Old Bailey, the judge said attacks on police officers will not be tolerated, and those convicted of such an attack will be dealt with severely by the courts. The court heard how Popper, a Romanian national of no fixed address, had been spotted by a neighbor lurking in the back garden of his ex-partner's home in Edgware, Barnet. The Battersea Power Station safety supervisor had been barred under bail conditions from going to the property after being charged over an alleged domestic assault. P.C. Dobbs was the first to arrive on the scene and was attacked by Popper as she attempted to detain him. Here we go again. We got another female officer. Instead of waiting for backup, trying to detain a lunatic and getting hurt. I don't understand it. You are part of a gang. The only gang bigger than the police is the military. That's the only gang bigger than the police. And the state military or the National Guard will aid the police. The SWAT team will aid the police. The special police will aid the police. The correctional officers will aid the police. And the United States military will aid the police. You are part of the biggest gang in the world, and yet these females keep trying to be, I'm not your superwoman. He, 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 he. He, 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 he. And we didn't get flagged. I play the song Superwoman. Snazzy got a link. Shelley Duvall. I found out the hard way what kind of man Dr. Phil is after 2016 cringe inducting interview. What do I care about Dr. Phil? Actress Shelley Duvall has broken her silence nearly 5 years after the 2016 cringe-inducing interview with Dr. Phil host Phil McGraw. The off-the-rails conversation between the TV psychologist and now 71-year-old actress for a show segment on mental illness in which she said that late Popeye co-star Robin Williams was alive and shape-shifting and that hornets had attacked her spinal cord, sparked concern for Duvall's fragile state and condemnation for McGraw. What? I still say who cares? Shelley Duvall. I know she's still alive. I said, I didn't know she was still alive. Oh, hag. The name sounds familiar. During a recent interview, Duvall, best known for playing Jack Nichol's terrorized wife in The Shining, recoiled when recalling her sit down with Dr. Phil. I found out the kind of person he is the hard way, she told the Hollywood Reporter. My mother didn't like him either. At the time, McGraw was called out by numerous Hollywood stars for exploiting Duvall in an interview, which was televised during the streets of November. Dr. Phil, it is upsetting and unethical to exploit beloved Shelley Duvall at this vulnerable time in her life, tweeted Mayor Farrow. Do not air that show. Duvall added that after the show, McGraw began pestering her mother. She told him, don't call my daughter anymore, we call Duvall, but he started calling her mother all the time, trying to get her to let him talk to me again. Duvall left Hollywood in the mid-1990s and now lives in southern Texas. Duvall appeared in several high-profile films in the 70s, including Annie Hall and Nashville. In 1977, she was honored as Best Actress at the Cannes Film Festival for the Robert Altman drama, Three Women. Her last listed acting credit is the 2002 film Manna from Heaven. Alrighty. So Dr. Phil made her look stupid. Okay. He made her look stupid. Nancy said Shelley Duvall played in The Shining. Nia said never heard of her. I don't remember ever seeing The Shining. I've seen like clips like Guess Who's Back or Daddy's Home or something. But I don't recall watching the movie. But I heard the name before. That's why I recognized the name. That's why I was like, who cares? That would have been funny. A special and heartfelt farewell to a couple who have been in love for over 70 years since COVID died. I thought this was about COVID, not COVID. Derrick and Margaret, who have been married for more than 70 years, met again 3 months later when they were submitted to the hospital for COVID-19. The 91-year-old couple started their relationship at the age of just 14 and had broken up a few times, but Margaret fell ill and was admitted to the hospital in January, so Derrick discovered the virus. What? Read the full story. I knew it. We should just read the full story. All right, that's how they look. Y'all see them? Derrick and Margaret, who've been married for more than 70 years, met again 3 months later when they were admitted to the hospital for COVID-19. It's COVID. They keep saying COVID. The 91-year couple started their relationship at the age of just 14 and had broken up a few times, but Margaret fell ill, was admitted to the hospital in January, so Derrick discovered the virus. During one visit, Derrick contracted the disease and was admitted to a hospital like Margaret. Doctors suggested it was better for them to be close because they did not know how long they would live and they would see each other or be so close to each other. Where have you been, Margaret asked as soon as she saw Derrick. The two missed so much, and thanks to the cooperation of the medical staff, the couple was able to meet one last time, leaving an emotional picture captured by their daughter, Barbara, and in the 50s of the last century, he remembered his wedding day. While reunion may seem to bring happiness and strength to the couple, it is not. Derrick passed away on January 31st, and Margaret did so 3 days later. His funeral will be held jointly in a few days. Very sad moment, but so special they were able to be together. They wanted to have fun together and have a lot of life together, the couple's daughter told a local media outlet. Well, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? All right, somebody sent me something. All right, we're not looking at another story of them. It was a nice story. All right, let them be at peace. It's 12 o'clock. It's getting late. Let's look at one news story, and then we're going to do the CV numbers. Oh, no.
Breaking news right now, a 2-year-old killed in a crash just moments ago along the feeder road of the Northwest Freeway at Bingo Road. Investigators say a truck sped through a red light, hitting a minivan. In that minivan, 2 children and their mom. The 2-year-old was ejected from the vehicle, sadly dying at the scene. We'll have more on this tragic case once we get more information. The Texas
Was she in the was she in the car seat? Was she in the car seat? That's crazy. That's just crazy. Who? All right.
Tonight, for the first time, we're hearing from the family of a woman charged in connection with the disappearance of Jennifer Dulos, the missing mother of 5 from Connecticut. Michelle Troconis is charged with conspiracy to commit murder. On the night Dulos went missing in 2019, prosecutors say her estranged husband, Fotis, along with Troconis, his girlfriend, were caught on video as he discarded evidence containing Jennifer's DNA. Troconis says she did not know what he was doing, but detectives say she actually holds the key to the case. Her family spoke with CBS's Erin Moriarty for 48 hours.
It's been devastating because
48 hours.
My sister's innocent.
Sometimes women.
Y'all gotta look on your own.
ridiculous
48
things
hours
for
flag like
lives.
I don't know what. You ain't getting me. Not that easy. You ain't gonna flag my channel. No 48 hours. We don't mess with you. We don't mess with 48 hours. We don't mess with TMZ. We don't mess with Vice. Inside Edition. 60 Minutes. They flag you in a minute. I don't know why they do that, but they flag you in a minute. They don't care. Here's something interesting.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content.
All righty. After all that bad news, we needed a laugh. And that was a laugh. Snazzy gave us a link. Entertainment Tonight. Somebody else can't show. I'd like to show y'all that video. But we not going to get flagged. We are not going to get flagged. Who? Come on, Snazzy. You know you can't do the BBC. You can't show the BBC. Oh, that's an ugly bad. Damn, well, he look gruesome. Yeah, it says very young. Peeping Tom, she's brave. All right. Snazzy says tragic. Mother Kwame says and airbags too. Sean Lee says, BD, I'm going to sleep. I wish you a good night. Snazzy girl said, well. Nia says, oh dear. Sean Lee says, I will leave you on my laptop. Nia says she's brave. Very young people, Tom. Okay. I like to show that, Snazzy, but it's BBC. I just told y'all who we can't show. They flagging a heartbeat. All right, 5 hours ago, breaking news. Whatever it is, it's breaking news. We got to get it.
If you're a gamer, this can get you awesome.
If it's breaking news. February 12th.
This afternoon, a Stockton man who had a homemade bomb go off in his hand is booked. Deputies now say Michael Harper is out of the hospital. Here he is after suffering great bodily injury in Wednesday's explosion. Investigators say they then found a cache of explosives inside the home, forcing them to evacuate the neighborhood. As they removed and detonated them, Harper is facing a reckless possession of a destructive device charge and an elder abuse charge tied to others who lived inside that house.
That's ridiculous. Why do they keep wanting us to show that? It must have a lot of views. 120. It's 6 years old. They've been showing that that's all week. YouTube been trying to make us play that video all week. 1 hour ago, breaking news, breaking news. Breaking news, breaking news.
Now to the breaking news in Midtown, where it was a violent night after protesters clashed with the police. We're told the group is connected to Defund the Police and Black Lives Matter. You can see tense moments here as they marched on 54th Street between 6th Avenue and Broadway. Police say a member of the media was assaulted and left with a broken nose. There are arrests, but police have not yet said how many.
Man. Yeah, it's not calming down. It is not calming down. Who cares? I don't know who that is. And we're looking at 21 seconds. Let's see. I'm sick of that story. I could. Y'all might like it. I'm sick of it. I'm just saying. That's 2 years ago. All right. We'll check this out.
Who's that?
Not the commercial, though. We don't need no commercial.
Need a tax expert.
Look at that. Dang. Look at that. That's crazy. Man. Look at the damage. Look at all the semis. I don't know if any of y'all ever drove on ice before. It's the most scariest feeling in the world. I don't know if y'all ever driven on ice before. It's one of the scariest feelings in the world. You can't control nothing. All you can do is just pray you hit something that won't kill you. That's all you can pray. Pray that you don't hit somebody and hurt them. Pray. That's all you can do. Look at that, y'all. Can you imagine being caught up in the middle of that? Damn. Damn. Just look at that. I hope them cars aren't short. Those brand new cars. Hey, can I have one? You ain't gonna be able to sell them. Can I have one? Snazzy said that accident was so tragic. 120-something people made it out alive. 6 died. Unbelievable. No, Snazzy husband said that it's an incline leading up to that. And you go down there, and it's all she rode. But that's crazy. You imagine. Look at that car right there. Where that firefighter walking by. It got 2 cars on top of it. Man. It's amazing. Whose job was it to treat the road? That's what I want to know. Whose job was it to treat the road? Somebody didn't do their job. That road was supposed. Wait a minute. In an ice cream shop?
Hunt is on for this man seen in surveillance video bashing an ice cream worker over the head with a rock.
And he stood right
It
there and
happened
ain't
at the
blocking the
Bang
nothing.
Win
Come
ice
on,
cream
man.
shop in Kips Bay.
That man
Owen
pulled a
Murphy
rock
works
out.
at the shop. He tells Pix 11 the man walked in, placed an order, then demanded cash.
We are a cashless establishment, and then when I believe that she said that to him, that's when he lashed out.
The attacker walked away with the rock still in his hands. Police say he immediately boarded a city bus. Police believe the same man is responsible for at least 3 other robberies over the last month. The victim at the ice cream shop is still recovering.
Hasn't been back since, unfortunately, just because for safety's sake and for health reasons, she wanted a little bit of time.
And posted right outside are these flyers warning everyone to be alert, especially the employees at the shop.
From here on out, we've had at least 2 people working every single night just to make sure that everyone is safe.
Police have a clear picture of who's responsible for the incidents we're talking about, but they also need your help. If you have any information on his whereabouts, call Crime Stoppers. The number's right there. It's 800-577-TIPS.
I got a question. Somebody need to help me, because see, this is where, this is why we do the news. Let me pull the chat up, because I want y'all to respond. Anybody listening? Okay, you know that he got on the bus. You are the police responding to the scene. You know that he got on the bus. Why weren't they checking every stop? Why didn't they find a squad car? First of all, find out where the bus is. They have GPS. Find a squad car near the bus. See if the bus driver picked the guy up and what stop did he get off at. They could have had a police officer check out, they could have had officers check out every bus stop along the route until where they found the bus at. It would have took them a minute to walk around and look, to ask questions. Have you seen this person? Get back in the car and go to the next bus stop. Because the man obviously didn't have a car, so he's on foot. And he's looking for money. So apparently he's going to look for another place to go rob. Right? So why not have the police comb the streets and look for the man? Instead of sitting around doing nothing. Why they didn't do that job? That man is not that hard to find. Considering what he's wearing and walking around with a rock in his hand and a shopping bag, he ain't that hard to find. So somebody tell me, why didn't the police do their job? That's all I want to know. Why didn't the police do their job? All right, this is, okay, I'll show it.
New York City transit workers say enough is enough. They want stiffer penalties for anyone who spits at them. 8 different unions rallied in front of the state legislative building in Lower Manhattan today. They are demanding action to make spitting offenses misdemeanors instead of violations that result in fines.
We've had an average of about 200 spits a year, which makes it 4 times a week transit workers are getting spit on. It's deplorable, it's disgusting, and it needs to stop.
Union leaders say all 5 district attorneys in New York City support increasing the charge to misdemeanor aggravated assault.
Spitting on somebody is nasty. It should be a felony to spit on somebody. You might have a disease or something and you spitting on somebody. Somebody should be able to bust you in your gall. Somebody should be able to bust you in your gall you spit on.
Well, the NYPD is investigating a pair of subway attacks that happened just hours apart.
They say that shortly after 8 last night, a male passenger was on a northbound 1 train platform in the West Village when he was approached and punched in the face. The victim fought back but was then stabbed in the stomach. He was hospitalized with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. It happened at the Christopher Street station.
And police are looking for a suspect in an earlier attack in the day. They say that around 9:30 in the morning, a 72-year-old man was standing on the 7 train platform at the 5th Avenue West 42nd Street station. As the train doors opened, the suspect pushed him from behind, causing him to fall onto the platform. He was taken to the hospital with swelling and bruising. Police hope someone can identify the man seen in these surveillance images. The attacks come just a day after transit officials are calling for more resources to curb the violence.
All I gotta say is you need to have your wasp spray. Keep your wasp spray in your hand as you
This morning, the NYPD stopped a party bus at York and Front Streets in Brooklyn just after 12:30 a.m. Police tell us the people on board posted photos to social media showing them holding guns in a celebratory manner. About 40 people were taken off the bus for questioning. 8 guns were confiscated. We're told charges are pending.
Why would you be that stupid? Why would you be that stupid to be on social media showing guns? Seriously. Give me one reason. Who are you trying to impress? Because now you're going to be trying to impress Bubba at the jail. Whoever you're trying to impress on social media, when you get locked in that jail cell with Bubba, you got to impress him. Sheesh. I don't understand people. I just don't. It's stupid. Oh, right back at the subway station. Right back at the subway station. Look at this. I didn't see it. Did y'all see it? He got hit in the face with a bottle going through the turnstile at the subway. What is going on with the subway? Everybody trying to kill each other on the subway. What's going on? Uh-oh, here we go.
Thank you, Katrina. New this morning, San Antonio police say a man is in the hospital after trying to break into a home with a pickaxe. Police say it happened in the 100 block of Arlington Court around 1 this morning. That is near South Presa and I-10. They say the homeowner saw the break-in happening, pulled out a gun, and shot at the person 3 times. Police say one of the bullets hit the intruder in the chest. They say the suspect then ran off to a fire station for help and was taken to the hospital in serious condition.
Well, let's keep it going.
For the second day, Jacksonville police have announced the arrest of young teenagers charged with serious felonies. And we've chosen not to identify the teens because of their age. During today's news briefing, we learned 4 juveniles ranging in age from 13 to 16 are suspected of burglarizing a gun store on Blanding Boulevard. News 4 Jax reporter Eric Gavigne is joining us live from outside the store to explain how police say the kids pulled this off.
Said,
Eric.
Spit is what the farmer said. Spit is
Yes, investigators say last month 4 teenage boys used a crowbar to pry open that back door to the St. Nicholas gun store and gun range. Once inside, they say the teens did a smash and grab. Police say the teens stole 6 handguns and 2 rifles. According to investigators, the boys returned to the crime scene after realizing they left a bag and 2 cell phones at the store. That's when a store employee pulled into the parking lot and saw them. Police say the boys ran away from the store, but the the employee was able to give officers a good description of them. Within a short period, officers were able to locate the two boys who led the officers on a chase. One of the boys was captured and later provided officers with the names of the other 3 boys involved. All 4 suspects range in age from 13 to 16. This is the second day in a row in which police have announced the arrest of young teenagers facing serious felony charges.
We've had several cases where our suspects are young people, teenagers. I have to reiterate to everyone listening, the police cannot be the only means of intervention in these children's lives. They have to be taught values, morals, and empathy for their fellow man.
Now, it's also worth mentioning that 2 13-year-old suspects in the burglary case of the store are suspects in a robbery of an elderly woman in a nearby parking lot. That robbery, which was recorded on surveillance video, occurred 6 days before the store burglary. Police say there was additional video they used to identify those 2 suspects. Now, it is also worth mentioning that in terms of the guns that were reported stolen from the store, officers say they were only able to recover 4 of those weapons. Reporting live from the West Side, Eric Avignon, Channel 4, the local station.
What got done? Keep it going.
For the second day in a row, JSO has announced the arrest of teenagers who are being charged with felonies. Today it was 4 boys, ranging in age from 13 to 16, accused of smashing into this gun store and stealing firearms. 2 of them are also accused of robbing an elderly woman just a few days before. News4JAX reporter Eric Avignon is joining us live. And Eric, you spoke with the leader of a local organization that aims to keep kids out of trouble.
Yes, the local Mad Dads organization says it will take an effort of everyone working together as a team, straight and narrow. Now, they did say that while there are some parents who set very bad examples for their children, there are so many more who do the very best they can to raise their children right. A surveillance camera records 2 13-year-old boys robbing an elderly woman in a parking lot in broad daylight. Police say days later, those same boys, along with 2 other teenagers, broke into the St. Nicholas gun store on Blanding Boulevard. Police say once inside, the boys stole 6 handguns and 2 rifles. After one of the kids was eventually captured, police say he gave up the names of the other 3. Announcements of their arrest came just 24 hours after JSO announced the arrest of 4 other teenagers, including a 14-year-old girl, who are accused in connection with the triple murder. JSO Director of Investigations Mike Bruno said the police cannot be the only means of intervention for troubled kids.
They have to be taught values, morals, and empathy for their fellow man.
Mad Dad Vice President A.J. Jordan agrees with that statement, but says services for at-risk children require more money.
So we need funds so we can get those 13-year-olds, those 10-year-olds, the 16-year-olds, and 17-year-olds into good programs.
Wednesday night on the News4JAX Facebook page, more than 500 people commented on the 4 teenagers accused of triple murder. Many of those comments blame the parents. News4JAX crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says not all parents have the same circumstances, and they may be doing the best they can to raise a child.
That mother could be a single mother. It could be a fatherless home. For whatever reason, be it death, imprisonment, or just separated or divorced.
Sometimes their grandparents are raising them. Sometimes even other siblings are raising siblings.
Now, the sad reality about what we have been reporting for the past 2 nights is that for some of those kids, this is their first felony on their record. And for some of the other kids, they've already had a felony on their record, so they are no strangers to law enforcement. Reporting live, Eric Avignon, Channel 4.
What's the purpose of saying that? So what? So what?
For the second.
They're criminals. You know? They're criminals. Don't make excuses. They know right from wrong. It don't matter who raised you. They watch TV, don't they? They read the newspaper. They go online. Don't make excuses. It don't matter who raised you. You know right from wrong. Even the sorriest person in the world know he's sorry. He just don't want to make no changes. Well, I saw a video. I hit play. All right, here we go.
4-year-old Ronald Marr now faces charges in a triple homicide in South City yesterday morning. Marr is charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and armed criminal action. A mother and her 2 young daughters were killed. Police haven't released details on the shooting and how that happened, but say the suspect is a former boyfriend of the mother. And these are pictures of the victims, Kenesha Hemphill and her 2 daughters, 8-year-old Journey and 1-year-old Jakari. They were discovered inside their home on South Grand yesterday morning.
And see, you got these women knowing they got young kids. Now, I'm going to say it. You should not be having a child with somebody unless it's your husband. You having children with a man passing through, and then you're going to have other men passing through. If you are a single mother, you need to put raising your children first and getting your shake on second. Your children should not know who you are dating. That person should be not nowhere near your home. If you got to go get your jollies on, make the man take you someplace. That man should be nowhere near your kids. If the man got a problem with you, that's you. But your kid should be home babysat safely. A man should not even know where you live if you have kids. He has to earn that right. When he put a ring on your finger, then you can introduce him to your children and still keep them at bay. Because until you are officially married, them children have no business being around that man. By that time, you should know that man well enough. But if you got somebody coming by just to poke you, sometimes that person could be a pedophile and could be waiting for your younger girls to get older so he can poke them. So you should not have children. And Snazzy said, tragic, the baby was his child, and he is illiterate, and he can't even read. So why was that woman even with that man? Why was she so desperate that she be with a man that is illiterate? That's just sad. They keep bringing these strangers into their children's lives. And the baby was the guy's. The guy killed his own baby. That makes the story even worse. Whew, that makes the story even worse. He killed his own little girl.
News at 6:37 from Northwest Harris County. A man was stabbed to death. It happened at a home on Progresso at Pleasant Drive. A woman at the scene was detained as investigators try to figure out what happened. Several children were in the home at the time. Deputies say that they were first called to the scene for a welfare check.
Someone called in stating that there was an altercation between the male and the female. And then while the deputies were en route to the location, it was upgraded to a stabbing.
Deputies say the couple had a previous dating relationship. It's unclear if the man lived at the home or perhaps used to live there.
See? Dating relationship. Well, let's go ahead and play that. What the heck? Come on.
First, his name was David Mack, a 12-year-old boy who loved sports and spending time hanging out with his friends. Tonight, the mystery deepens into who killed him after the middle schooler's body was discovered in a wooded area not far from his home.
Joe Henke talked to his grandmother as the family begs witnesses to come forward.
Tuesday afternoon, 12-year-old David Mack left his Southwest Atlanta home just up on Beecher Road, and he called his grandmother to say he was going to go play football with a friend. On Wednesday, as they searched for David, they found his body just on the other side of this home near a trail and creek about a half mile from his house. David Mack was a smiling 12-year-old who loved to have fun, being raised by his grandmother Glenda, who called him her son.
Kept him since he was 5 days old, so, you know.
She says Tuesday afternoon, David called her while she was running an errand to ask if he could visit a friend. She said okay.
He said, love you, and I said, love you too. Never. Those were the last words I said to him.
Glenda, though, says David never made it to his friend's house. He FaceTimed his friend, said he was going somewhere else in the neighborhood, and the friend asked if he could join.
He said all he saw was David's face, but he heard somebody said no, say no.
When David didn't come home Tuesday, Glenda called 911. His family searched, Atlanta police officers searched, but no one found David, and officers filed a missing persons report. That night, people living nearby tell us they heard multiple bursts of gunfire. An Atlanta police major says they've received conflicting reports about what time. Wednesday, David's family searched again. In a cut-through off Shirley Street Southwest where children often play, police say the family found David's body. He'd been shot several times.
They immediately saw him lying face down, and one of his cousins screamed, "There's David."
His grandma says David attended Young Middle School, loved football and technology. Now police are following up on leads, interviewing people in the area and those who knew David, but so far no information of what led to his death or any suspects.
Someone knows something about this.
His grandmother tonight asking anyone who thinks they can help to call police. And even though Atlanta police say they are following up on leads for this case, they want anyone with information to come forward. You can call Crime Stoppers, remain anonymous, and possibly collect a reward.
First, his name was David.
They're on shame. They're on shame. That's 2 weeks ago. Uh-oh. I don't remember this. I don't remember this, y'all. Y'all remember this story?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Don Snyder. I'm the commander of the Capital Area Regional Fugitive Task Force. With me today from the U.S. Marshal Service, I have Assistant Director Andrew Smith from our headquarters. I have Chief Deputy Bob Brandt from the Superior Court of Washington, D.C. And I have Assistant Chief
you done put me to
Matthew
sleep,
Silverman
man.
from...
You done put me to sleep. Already. Yeah, you done bored me to death already. Seriously. Tell us what's going on. We don't care about who there. That's what we pay their salaries. We don't care. Just do your job. Tell us what happened. Don't nobody care. I got this person with me. That supposed to make you special? Who cares? Tell me something I don't know.
Two people were shot at a lounge in Anaheim. This happened last night around 11 p.m. at an outdoor shopping center. The victims were rushed to the hospital. Their condition is unknown right now.
It was in Baltimore. I got bored.
Officers are still trying to figure out what led up to the shooting. So far, nobody's been arrested.
Man, sit there. I got this person with me here. Who cares? We not here to see them. What's the news? That's all I said. What was the news? Now, if I come across what happened, I'll play that. We're not going to bore y'all. Yeah, we got this person here. We got who cares? Man beaten to death. Somebody had to really hate you to beat you to death.
A developing story now in West Hollywood, where a man was found dead on Melrose Avenue. This is a live look right here at the scene near La Cienega Boulevard. Deputies responded to the area around 12:30 this morning after reports of a fight. Homicide detectives say it appears that the victim may have been beaten to death. They are reviewing security and cell phone video to figure out what happened. There's no word yet on a search for a suspect. Awful.
Just terrible.
Yeah, you just sat there and beat somebody to death. It must have really pissed you off for you to beat them to death in the rain. I'm just saying. It must have really pissed you off. That's 2 years ago. All right, let's look at the CV numbers. Let me see. I haven't checked the chat in a while. Let me see what that is. Anybody still here? What look says, I don't want to see all the depression. Nia says the good will outweigh the bad. All right. All right, y'all, let's do the CV number because it's getting late and I got neighbors. I don't want to, it's going on 1 in the morning. CV cases, we got 28,106,704 known cases of the coronavirus. 28 million, y'all. Deaths, 492,521 people have died from the coronavirus. Let's check the stats. California knows how to party in the city of San Jose, where they wish the CV gangs and crime would go away. I'm talking about California. They got 9,530 new cases. They lost 378 people today. They got 1,674,000 infected in the state of California. Texas, 11,138 new cases. They lost 360 people. They got almost 283,000 infected. Florida, 7,617 new cases. They lost 181 people. They got almost 814,000 infected. New York, they got 7,681 new cases today. They lost 174 people. They got almost 903,000 infected. Illinois, 2,598 cases. They lost 43 people. They got 133,000 infected. Georgia on my mind. I caught the midnight train to Georgia, and I'm bringing a CV that I caught in California. They got 3,900 new cases today. They lost 195 people. They got 516,000 infected. Ohio, 3,305. They lost 59 people. They got 68,000 infected. Pennsylvania, 3,259 new cases. They lost 106 people. They got 97,500 infected. Ain't nothing finer than the mountain trails of North Carolina. They got 4,128 new cases today. They lost 82 people. They got almost 74,000 infected. Arizona, 2,426 new cases. They lost 172 people. They got 668,000 infected. Tennessee, Tennessee, they got 2,246 new cases. They lost 81 people. They got 24,500 infected. New Jersey, 3,732 new cases today. They lost 64 people to the coronavirus. They got 267,000 infected. Indiana, ooh-wee, they got 1,419 new cases. They lost 90 people. They got 213,000 people infected. Michigan, what up, though? Hey, 1,535 new cases. They lost 8 people today. They got 113,500 infected. Wisconsin, 938 new cases. They lost 11 people. They got 12,000 infected. Massachusetts, they got 2,416 new cases. They lost 11. Wait a minute, where are we at? They lost 2,416. They got 2,416. I'm getting tired, y'all. New cases. They lost 89 people. They got 48,000 infected. Massachusetts, they got 2,416 new cases. They lost 89 people. They got 48,000 infected. Virginia, they got 3,191 new cases. 8 people died today. They got 494,500 infected. Missouri, no stats. Ain't nothing finer than the beaches of South Carolina. They got 3,870 new cases. They lost 57 people. They got almost 257,000 infected. Alabama, I said Alabama. What is wrong with this mouse today? It's going everywhere. They got 1,097 new cases today. They lost 159 people. They got almost 205,000 infected. Minnesota, 1,048 new cases. They lost 19 people. They got 8,000 infected. Louisiana, 1,170 new cases. They lost 37 people today. They got 28,500 infected. Colorado, they got 2,091 new cases. They lost 9 people to the coronavirus. They got almost 250,000 infected. Oklahoma, 1,417 new cases. They lost 11 people. They got 22,500 infected. Oh, shucky ducky. It's time to go to Mitch McConnell's state of Kentucky. They got 1,423 new cases. They lost 42 people. They got 336,500 infected. Ain't nobody caroling in my state of Maryland. We got 1,112 new cases today. We lost 36 people. Thank God I ain't one of them. We got almost 352,000 infected in my little state. Quick draw McGraw. Let's go to Utah. They got 1,060 new cases. They lost 11 people. They got 27,000 people infected. Washington State, 1,115 new cases. Lost 44 people today. They got 167,000 infected. Iowa, Baltimore, 725 new cases. They lost 27 people. They got 22,500 infected. The fake Kansas, Arkansas, 565 new cases. They lost 13 people. They got 12,600 infected. The real Kansas, they gonna ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. They got that CV coming on down the road. They got 1,229 new cases. They lost 73 people. No active stats. Nevada, 636 new cases. They lost 26 people. 73,000 and a half walking around infected. Mississippi, you got M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I. Mississippi, you got 984 new cases. We lost 39 people in Mississippi today. They got 26,000 people infected. Connecticut, 838 new cases. They lost 27 people. They got 183,000 infected. Nebraska, no stats. New Mexico. I said New Mexico. New Mexico, 401 new cases today. They lost 23 people. They got 58,500 infected. Idaho, 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 349 new cases. They only lost 5. They got 76,000 infected. Oregon, 494 new cases. They lost 38 people. No stats. West Virginia, 467 new cases. They lost 13 people. They got 13,000 infected. Time to roll that R. I said Rhode Island. No, we can do better than that. I said Rhode Island, 440 new cases. They lost 16 people. They got 111,000 infected in that little island. South Dakota, 209 new cases. They only lost 2. They got 2,100 infected. North Dakota, they picked up 113. They only lost 1. They got 801 infected. Somebody called Tito Santana. I want to watch him wrestle while eating a banana. Why are we hanging out in Montana? They got 221 new cases. They only lost 4. They got 2,900 infected. Delaware, I said Delaware, 388 new cases. They lost 7 people. No active stats. New Hampshire, 460 new cases. They lost 9. They got 3,200 infected. Alaska, they got 148 new cases. They only lost 2. They have no active stats. Wyoming, 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 107 new cases today, and they lost none. They got 800 people walking around infected. It's a pain to live in Maine. It's so mundane 'cause every day seems the same. Oh, it's so boring. It's bound to leave you snoring. It's a pain to live in Maine. The state of Maine, 201 new cases of the coronavirus discovered today. They only lost 2. They got 29,000 infected. The District of Columbia, 137 new cases of the coronavirus. They only lost 3. They got 10,000 walking around infected. Hawaii, Hawaii 5. Oh, Our island of Hawaii, they picked up 68 new cases. They only lost one. They got 13,000 infected on the island, though. We're going to not hot country, Vermont. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Not hot country, Vermont. 166 new cases. They only lost one. They got 13,000 infected. I'm sorry, they got 2,900 infected. My bad. Now it's time to roll that R. Broke my momentum. Puerto Rico. We can do better than that. I said Puerto Rico. 758 new cases of the coronavirus. They only lost 5. They got 82,000 infected in Puerto Rico. Guam, they picked up 3 cases and they lost none. They got 87 infected in Guam. United States Virgin Islands, they picked up 19 cases today and they lost none. They got 100 people infected in the Virgin Islands. No stats for the Mariana Islands. No stats for the American Samoa. U.S. military, we picked up 3,000 cases today. They only lost 4. They got 75,000 infected. Veteran Affairs, 565 new cases, but they lost 35 people today. They got 8,300 infected. Federal prisons, they picked up 90 cases, but they only lost 1. They got 3,300 prisoners infected. The Navajo Nation, 69 new cases. They lost 6 people. They got 12,000 infected in the Navajo reservation. Let's get to our totals. 28,106,774 total known cases of the CV in these here United States. We got 100,288 new cases today. Total deaths, 492,521. People that died today from the coronavirus that we know of in the United States, 2,908 American citizens died today. How many people are walking around the country right now infected, spreading the disease? You got 9,573,871 known cases of people walking around right now. If they're not in the ER, if they're not being quarantined, if they're not on the ventilator, they're walking around spreading the disease. And we got 9.5 million people walking around here doing just that. Whew. All righty. Let me catch my breath for a minute. And Snazzy gave us a link. Woo. She dropped 2 of them. Wait a minute. Did we see this already? Hold on. Has he dropped 3 of them? Wait a minute. Okay.
Hi, Courtney. Yeah, Robert had his historic surgery this past July, and while he is still healing tonight, he's doing quite well, but his transformation has just been amazing.
It still looks like a strange person.
Robert Chelsea is still adjusting to the sight of another man's face when he looks in the mirror. He says it feels like he's wearing a mask.
Florida been number 3.
Inside, on me. But outside, I'm trying to get used to this new person.
Robert was severely disfigured back in 2013 when he was trapped in a burning car. This was Robert prior to that accident. This is him after he was burned. And this is Robert today, after more than 16 hours of surgery at a Boston hospital.
I recognize this face. I accept this face. I appreciate this face. But the main thing was functionality.
Functionality will come slowly. The swelling has to go down, nerve endings have to heal so his face stops tingling, and he still drools a bit because his lip muscles just aren't in sync. That, doctors say, may take another 6 months of healing.
He looked like a whole different person, a stranger to me.
Ebony is Robert's daughter. It's taken a while for her to adjust to dear old dad with a new look.
I do see another man, and I've grown to deal with it, and I'm okay with it now. But when I first saw it, I was a little distraught.
At 68, Robert Chelsea is the oldest person ever to get a face transplant and the first African American. He knows he's been given a new life and says he's enjoying the ride.
This is a new day and a new opportunity and exposure to something that very few has had the privilege of getting exposed to. This journey is worth it.
Robert is hoping that his story spurs other people now to become organ donors. He tells me that he's got to go back to Boston in March.
I can't take anymore. Hey, get it on my screen. Where did you find that at, Snazzy? You should have left that wherever you found it. Ew, I'm disgusted. God bless him. Man, man killed ex-girlfriend, her 2 kids before fleeing St. Louis, charges say. Didn't we see this already? That man looked familiar.
24-year-old Ronald Marr now faces charges in a triple homicide in South City yesterday morning.
Didn't we see this
Marr
already?
is charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and armed criminal action. A mother.
I know I've seen this man been on my TV
and her
today.
2 young daughters were killed. Police haven't released details on the shooting and how that happened, but say the suspect is a former boyfriend of the mother.
We did see this.
And these are pictures of the victims, Kenesha
Look at the
Hemphill
little girl.
and her 2 daughters, 8-year-old Journey and 1-year-old Jakari. They were discovered inside their home on South
we've
Grand
covered this before
yesterday
because I remember the name Journey. Because when somebody would say, ha, 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 you a trip, you supposed to answer, no, I'm a journey. For those of y'all old enough to remember that saying, some of y'all might be a little young, a little wet behind the ears. So that's how you answered that. When somebody told you was a trip, you told them, no, I'm a journey. Grandmother mourns soft-spoken YouTuber killed during prank robbery in Old Hickory. If this is about the boys with the knives, I don't feel sorry for them. Stupid prank. If you gotta do all that to get attention, you don't need to be doing it. Stupid stuff. Just playing.
All right, her grandson was shot and killed during what investigators call a prank robbery in Old Hickory over the weekend. Tonight, we are hearing from a grieving grandmother as she hopes her pain can prevent a similar situation. News 2's Josh Breslow with the story.
I don't even see him as a man. I always seen him as my baby.
Soft-spoken and shy, just a few of the ways that Shirley Berry describes her grandson, Timothy Wilkes.
You never really seen him smile too much. He was always serious.
An employee of the Hermitage Walmart for about 4 years, Wilkes was going to school pursuing a career in HVAC.
I don't want them to see him as a thug. I don't want them to have any misconception about my grandson.
These photos show the scene Friday night in the parking lot of Urban Air in Old Hickory. It's here, Metro Police say Wilkes was shot and killed. Detectives determined the 20-year-old and a friend were taking part in a prank robbery as part of a YouTube video when they approached a group of people with butcher knives. One of the people in the group, a 23-year-old man, was unaware of the prank, police say, so he shot Wilkes. That man has not been charged.
As far as this YouTube stuff, this is something new to me that he was actually into. It's still pretty much a mystery to me.
As Berry grieves the loss of her grandson, who she describes as a role model to his 2 younger siblings, she wants others to learn from what's happened to her family.
Please let this be a note to really
don't make him the role model. He that stupid.
it needs to be an awareness now that this is very dangerous.
Reporting in Nashville, Josh Breslow, News 2.
And Barry says she has no ill will toward the man who pulled the trigger. At this time, no charges have been filed against him.
You can't file no charges against him because it was stupid. It was stupid. Hmm. 4 hours ago, breaking news.
Discovery in Amador County, 2 missing women murdered, their bodies found at separate storage facilities. Tonight, one man's in custody, accused of killing them both.
Deputies say the investigation spans the town of Ione. One body was found near a mobile home park where the suspect was living. CBS 13's Marissa Perlman spoke to his family about the disturbing crimes.
Shock and disgust from those that called this mobile park home. That's where Dante Campbell was living most recently until his arrest. But one of those victims, a woman's body, was found just across the street, right here. His own family tonight telling us they were shocked to learn he's suspected of such a brutal crime.
He's usually a pretty nice guy. The worst thing I've seen him do was maybe he'd go and jack a bike.
Family members shocked to find out the man living in their home, now an accused murderer. 49-year-old Dante Campbell, a computer repairman, now accused of killing 2 women. His cousin and friend believe they know at least one of the victims.
They were all just a bunch of drama, so that's why it's like, you know, she was just right there probably when he snapped.
Detectives getting a tip about a missing woman and suspecting foul play, which led the sheriff's office to a search warrant for this home.
In the warrant, it was saying anything like weapons, bodily fluids.
Family says deputies took clothes and swabbed the bathroom door looking for DNA. The warrant also allowed deputies to search a storage facility across the street where they found the missing woman's body inside an RV. While searching the home, deputies were approached by someone in the park hoping to report a second missing woman. That tip leading deputies to a different storage facility in Ione, where the body of a second woman was found in the same condition as the first victim.
I am not surprised to hear this.
Neighbor Ron Kay not surprised, but rattled to hear someone he knew is suspected of such a savage crime spree.
I'm just glad he's out of here now. You know, it doesn't look like he'll be back.
The names of both of these women and their cause of death are not being released at this time. Campbell was arrested here at the mobile home park yesterday. He's facing 2 counts of murder and is in the county jail with no bail.
All right, y'all. This from my state, Howard County.
Teenager is dead and a man is charged with murder after a shooting in Howard County. Detectives believe 23-year-old Shawndell Weems shot and killed 18-year-old Cynthia Mukana in a parking lot of an apartment complex. So investigators say they found Weems nearby barricaded in one of the apartments on Monarch Mills Way in Columbia. At this time, they don't believe the 2 knew each other, but they aren't sure about a possible motive. Weems is now being held without bond at the detention center.
Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful Howard County is.
Gonna rob me or something? Oh, now I'm feeling type of way. What the fuck?
If somebody's gonna rob you, they did it already.
They are gonna die already in this store. They are gonna die right here. That's what's gonna happen. You wanted that? I'm asking. Oh shit.
Somebody's still shooting. Hold on, one minute.
Gonna rob me or something? Oh, now I'm feeling type of way. What the fuck?
If somebody's gonna rob you, they did it already.
They are gonna die already in this store. They are gonna die right here. That's what's gonna happen. You wanted that? I'm asking. Oh shit.
How did all that fall down? He was a famous YouTuber and used to make pranks for the YouTube channel. But this 20-year-old boy did not know this prank would take his life and be his last prank. It was a stupid prank. Yesterday, this boy and his friends went into a parking lot and tried to rob a group with a bunch of knives as a prank video. And I don't know what's funny about that. I don't know what's funny about that. That was just stupid. I don't know what was funny about that. What is Mud Dog talking about? How do you come by the name of Dante, then another election, the next president? Wow, he need BD glue you wig on, walking bald. What? Outward weed. What? Nia says BD with a weed glued in. Don't be shooting at Lambo. What? He's shooting over a pack of smoke. Gunshot shattered. Yes. Why do you stupid ass go to jail forever? There's an old saying, you don't know what somebody going through. And you got to watch when you approach people because you don't know what's in their mind. You don't know what's in them people's minds. You got to leave them alone. You know, there was no reason for him. I understand that he's trying to get attention and trying to get pranks, but I mean, that's just stupid. Some things you don't play with. You talking about you gonna rob somebody with a knife. Suppose that person got a gun. That person did. And that person went on and he is clear as day on that camera. Y'all know they gonna catch him and he gonna get locked up. And he gonna be in jail for a long time. But he killed that boy for nothing. That boy died for some views. That young man is dead trying to get some views. Well, he got views now, but guess what he did? What good is it? I just don't understand. If you got to do all that to get somebody to watch you shouldn't do it. You know? That's just crazy that you rolled up on somebody. You don't know what that person's thinking. You don't know what his mindset is. You don't know if he carrying drugs. You don't know if he got money on him. And you talking about you gonna rob him. You don't know what this dude is thinking. You don't know what the dude been through. You don't know what the dude did before you came up to him. You don't know what was going on with him. Shoot, that's just crazy. I'm just saying, y'all, that was just crazy. So, all right, I think I played everybody links. I'm going to get in here and cook. Actually, I eat them sausages. I might just put the ration on and just eat some sunflower seeds. But I got the boneless chicken breast sitting out. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall asleep, so I'll probably wait till tomorrow and cook something. I'll probably wait till tomorrow and cook something. But good news is the sermon is tomorrow. The sermon is tomorrow, and I really don't have to go anywhere. I could go somewhere, but I don't have to. I don't have to go anywhere. So I might just stay in, and we might have a great sermon. But thanks to everybody that came. Nia, Snazzy, Chung Lee, Mud Duck Farmer. Who else came by? Because we had as many as 12 people here today. Ain't no other names. Nobody had the courage to say anything. Black Dust, I think, came by. Was that the name? Black Dust came by. I knew we were gonna have some people come by because RE played a clip of our video on her show this morning. Somebody sent me the link, and I saw it. I forgot I did that video. I forgot that I had done that video, y'all. But y'all want to go take a peek? But you really don't have to, because I mean, the video's up. Mud Duck said, I did, but you did not like it. You didn't like what? What are you talking about? Yeah, if I'm going to jail, shoot, it got to be millions. It got to be enough money that I can get on a boat or plane and get the heck away from here. And they had to come get me. They had to get me extradited. And I had to hire me some soldiers. And when the police come, had them turn right back around. You ain't come back with some more people. You ain't getting here. And have a fence with pit bulls running around it, saying, come on in. Climb the fence and get ate up. Shoot. And they would have an enclosure on it, so you can't land the helicopter. You would have to land the helicopter, and then you would have to cut through the electrified fence. See, that's why I said, see. But all right, y'all, let me get out of here. Thank y'all for coming. And I will see y'all tomorrow. You know we got the Saturday sermon. And we're going to have a great topic. I hope y'all come ready tomorrow to worship. And then bring your links afterwards. Sorry I came on late tonight, but y'all saw I had something. I had to go out. Like I say, normally when I go out, I'll be too tired to come back on, but I came back on. I gave y'all 2.5 hours. So I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves, and I will see y'all here. As Nia would say, I will see you soon. As I say, I'll see you right back here later on today. I'm going to try and get an early start tomorrow, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. So be looking for the notifications. Those of you that I have on Hangouts, I'll let you know I'm live. And I'm going to try to set the show up so that y'all know what time to be here. We're going to have a great topic tomorrow. I'm going to go relax and watch the wrestling. Y'all have a great night. Have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all right back here tomorrow. Y'all have a great one. Hit the like button if you like the show. Share it on your Instagram and Facebook and Twitter if you like. Let everybody know about our show so they can come over here and y'all can have more people to chat with. Y'all have a great night. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. We are out.